We are so thrilled to have former Laker great, NBA champion, Metta World Peace. You have no idea, Metta, how glad we are to have you here, and especially on this particular night.
I'm so lucky. I mean, I love college basketball. I've been playing basketball for a long time, experienced the Elite Eight, and boy, is this fun. I mean, absolutely. Johnny Zoom Juzang was zooming his way to Elite Eight. So hopefully they get there and you get Cody Riley, who's back. It's really tough to deal with that team. Well, I remember when we lost against Ohio State, Scooney Penn and Michael Redd, 57-52. I was in the locker room, I was crying. And I remember because I had a nasty Nas hat on my head, and I had tears all over my shirt. And I'm assuming that some of these guys are feeling like that. And the organization's probably feeling like that because they were so close. And that feeling of being so close, you almost rather lose by 30 than by a buzzer beater.
Yeah.
You know, somebody probably have to go to the UCLA hospital, for, potential heart attack. These guys are on the ball point guards, okay?
Right.
So typically that won't work, okay? But Westbrook wants it to work. So you can't, undermine the power of the human mind. We know Westbrook is an on-the-ball player. We know Harden's an on-the-ball player. But if they want to make it work, they can work. Harden can shoot off the ball. It's all about teamwork. It's all about communicating. It's about these guys after every game getting dinner together, getting lunch together, getting to practice early together, doing shooting drills together, right? It's about chemistry, and that's how this thing is going to work. It's not going to work if they're not communicating at all times.
I just love listening to you.
I was in a practice one time with Coach Adelman, and I was getting into a scuffle with a player, and Coach Adelman just let us handle it. I think when the general manager is asking Draymond Green, to apologize, I mean, just let him handle it. You got to be a man. And I think, Kevin Durant, somebody says something disrespectful, you got to handle that. If I was coach, I'm like, you got to handle that, man. I'm out of this. And it's all about, being a man and standing your ground. But I do get what Draymond was doing, because when I was young, I would lash out. See, Draymond lets things out, and he's still focused on the team. So you got to respect the guy with that type of emotion, because that emotion could easily go left. He got that emotion so under control, which is really, really impressive. I'm sure they was happy to be in the hotel. They could play NBA 2K, but it's very stressful. Just being locked in. It's like being on Big Brother. You just can't go nowhere, and that's kind of stressful. I was on Big Brother, and I didn't like it too much. But I'm going to give the edge to Gonzaga, but I do like Baylor, especially because my buddy Austin Mills went there, and he's a Bayloranian, and they're tough. This reminds me of rock versus hip-hop. No pun intended, no disrespect to anyone.
Yeah.
Baylor being hip-hop and Gonzaga being rock.
Okay.
But I think LeBron wants to see the floor. I mean, LeBron is a specialist. And for one, first off, the Lakers only lost one game, so we still are going to win the title this year, right? So let's just knock that out. We're forgetting about how good AD is, and AD has a chip on his shoulder. But LeBron sees the floor. He's a specialist. When he came in at 17 years old, people were saying, oh, he's scared to shoot. He don't want to take the big shot. Oh, he want to pass. Isn't that what we like? Team ball, the Warriors, the Spurs. But then when LeBron is an unselfish player, they say, oh, he's scared. No, he's not scared. He's building a culture. He got how many rings? I kind of knew Baylor was going to pull it out because I felt like they were the stronger team. And especially when you got 5 guys that are strong from the 1 through 5, it's tough to deal with that, and they're talented and athletic, but not like this.
Talk about the physicality of this game that Baylor displayed.
Well, if you look at their positions, they can attack the offensive glass, attack the defensive glass. When you are a thin-frame college, athlete, you got to try to beat someone who's just as quick as you and just as strong. So that's really difficult to handle. Well, when you look at the NBA now, a couple of years ago, I was pretty disgusted because all these ticky-tack fouls, and now the league is back and it's physical, just like I like it. And you look tonight, this whole Baylor team, they can just enter into the draft. They are ready. It's more physical. Even Gonzaga, I really like the play of Gonzaga. I think the future, of the NBA is great. I love where the league is at now, even more so than, 4 or 5 years ago. When you're playing against someone like me, if you happen to play against me, Chris Copeland, Ryan Hollins, what you want to do is attack space.
Yeah.
And I call it the Stephen Curry strategy.
Okay.
If you watch Stephen, he's always attacking space. Try to reach for the ball. It's behind the back. Oh, it's behind the back. Oh, the ball. Oh. Stephen, see, and that lesson right there, what I just taught you, how I just took you to school, take that with you and take somebody else to school.
All right.
You see here, he's at the point guard position, big point guard, and right here, he's gonna wait for his teammate to screen, because when you wait for your teammate to screen, you give your teammate a chance to score. So then he drives it, the defensive player's in the way, now he turns into a post-up player. Now we talking J-Kidd, Penny Hardaway, something like that. Spin move, bucket. And you can see here, his next possession, he turns into a small forward, gonna take an angle and now set the screen and become a big man. Guards, remember this, you can screen the right way. Guards should set screens. Give an opportunity for number 34 to get a bucket. He rolls the right way, and look right here. He sees an opportunity to score. He's almost boxing out on offense. He gets the pass here, takes his time, bucket. Smart player, does everything the right way.